and state champion last year at 112 pounds. Trombley will be in the green ankle bands. Schroder will be in the red. Schroder's in on a single leg. He comes up to his feet. Trombley sprawling and blocking with a whizzer. Schroder runs the pipe, comes back up, goes back down, gets the 2 takedown. Schroder is a Flow National champion. He's also participates in track and field and holds a 3.9 GPA. He plans on attending Purdue University, and he will wrestle at Purdue. Trombley also participates in football. As the wrestlers go out of bounds, the referees will bring them back to the center. Trombley also has a GPA of a 4.0. Caution on Schroder, false start. Schroder blocks the move right off the whistle of Trombley as he attempts to tilt Trombley to get some near fall. And he is getting some near fall. The referee counted 2, and he gets 2 near fall for that little tilt. Trombley says he's an average underwater basket weaver, and in 2020 he hopes to run for president. He tries to roll here, and Schroder catches him, puts him on his back, but no near fall. He only held him for a 1 count. So now they're in a little bit of an awkward position here. Schroder on his head trying to hold on to the hips. Trombley trying to get some reversal, and he does get the reversal. Now he's hoping for back points as he holds on to the leg and the wrist. Schroder just trying to stay off of his back as time goes out in the first period. Schroder leading 4-2 over Trombley of Lake Fenton. Schroder wins the flip and elects to take the bottom position as we start the second period. Again, both of these gentlemen are returning state champions. Schroder, a 3-time state champion, twice winning it at 119 pounds. Trombley, a sophomore, winning it last year as a freshman at 112. Schroder stands up to his feet. Trombley brings him back down to the mat. He starts attacking the head in a spiral position, now chops him down as Schroder reaches back for the leg, trying to bring him out front. Trombley trying to keep that leg back, and Schroder's head trapped to prevent a reversal. Schroder trying to spin around and hook the leg, can't get it, and now the referee calls potentially dangerous. And they'll start again in the center. Trombley has an interesting story. He says that Chuck Norris checks under his own bed because he's scared of Trombley. I don't know if Schroder knows that story or not, but it might be intimidating. Chuck Norris, he's a pretty tough guy. I guess that means Trombley's a lot tougher. Again, the referee had to stop for potentially dangerous as Schroder comes back to his feet and gets dropped down. Back to his knees. Trombley now puts in a grapevine, breaking down Schroder. Schroder gets back to his base. Trombley tries to work for that far arm across the body. Now he puts in both legs, trying to flatten out Schroder. Trombley has a record right now of 34-0. Schroder, his record coming into this match, 45-1. 32 seconds left in the second period. Schroder leading 4-2 in search of becoming a 4-time state champion, while Trombley wants to be a 2-time state champ as a sophomore. Trombley hooks that ankle, preventing Schroder from turning in. He's trying to bump and break Schroder down, and does. Now he goes into a spiral ride, hooks the ankle on the opposite side. And that ends the second period, with Schroder leading 4-2 over Jarrett Trombley of Lake Fenton. Trombley now will take the bottom position, being down by 2, as we start the third period. Schroder breaks him down with a tight waist. Driving with his toes, putting pressure on, keeping him flattened out. Trombley's trying to keep his arm free and at the same time work to his base to get some space and make a move. Schroder's doing a good job of applying pressure. Now it looks like he's going for a chicken wing. An attempt to turn Trombley. And the referee calls Schroder for stalling. He's telling him he's got to get off that hip. Work to the side. Now Schroder wants some injury time. Looks like he's hurting his hand a little bit, holding his hand. So we'll give you a little announcement here. Be a part of the conversation about high school sports. Grab your cell phone and follow the MHSAA on Twitter at MHSAA. Grab your cell phone and follow the MHSAA on Twitter at MHSAA. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram for in-game updates, event announcements, and high school sports news around the state year-round. You can connect with the MHSAA today. All right, so it wasn't injury time, it was blood time that was taken by Schroder. And we'll go back to the action now here in the third period with 1:25 left in this Division III 119-pound championship match. Schroder stops the first move and breaks Trombley down. Trying to get that arm in. Trombley gets back to his base and now goes back to his belly as he works hard to get back to his knees. Schroder doing a good job of keeping pressure as they go out of bounds. The referee will send them back to the center with 1:04 left. Schroder's been wrestling for 12 years while Trombley has been in the sport for 11. He comes to his feet, rolls, and is trying to reverse. Schroder follows, puts in a leg. Trombley rolls again, trying to get his leg free. Fans are yelling behind me they want two. But the referee says he hasn't lost control yet as Schroder's holding on to both legs. Now he's given the reversal and stops the match. So now we are tied 4-4 with 39 seconds. Schroder comes to his feet. Trombley takes him back down with the Navy, keeps the Navy, and the leg split. Trying to turn him with 30 seconds left, and now the referee calls Trombley for stalling. Both wrestlers have been warned for stalling. The fans did not like that call. Again, he comes to his feet, and Trombley almost went for the Navy, but brought him down with a trip instead. Puts in the leg. As Schroder reaches up for the head, realized that was not a good idea. Trombley working hard trying to turn him, and the referee calls a stalemate with 7 seconds left in this match between two state champions. Schroder comes up, tries to get away. Trombley holds on to the ankle, reaches for the second one, and does not get called for stalling. We go to overtime. Sudden victory, first point wins. Both wrestlers have been warned for stalling. A shot by Trombley. He's in on a double leg, dumps it. Schroder trying to get back up to his base. He's got the leg. No control yet. He comes back up in between the legs. Now Trombley's trying to reach for a leg and stay on his head as Schroder tries to peel the feet, and the referee calls stalemate. 34 seconds left. That was a good scramble. Now Schroder takes a shot. Good sprawl by Trombley. Another shot by Schroder. Quarter Nelson shook off by Schroder. Trying to drag him by. Scramble. No points. Both wrestlers just waiting for the time to run out and go to double overtime. The two 30-second rounds. The flip of the disc goes to Trombley. And now Schroder is going to take some more blood time before we go into the two 30-second overtimes. And now Trombley gets his choice for the first 30-second overtime. He defers. He defers. Schroder will take the bottom position. The wrestler to score the most points in these two 30-second periods will be the new state champion at 119 pounds. Schroder comes to his feet. Trombley drops to a leg, brings him down. Schroder tries to hip over, does not, and Trombley almost gets near fall. The criteria was never met. Lake Fenton's coach wants stalling called, but the referee is ignoring him. And that ends the first 30-second period. Now Trombley gets his choice for the second 30-second period. He will take the down position. If he scores, either wrestler scores here, the match will be over. Schroder immediately breaks down Trombley. Again, both wrestlers have been called for stalling. Trombley tries to roll. Schroder's trying to hip over. Trombley has not gained control yet, and now he gets the two reversal. The wrestlers are going to stay there, let time run out. And Jarrett Trombley of Lake Fenton High School, a sophomore, remains undefeated and is now a two-time state champion. He defeats the three-time state champion Devin Schroder of Grand Rapids Catholic Central in triple overtime by a score of 6-4. Congratulations to Jarrett Trombley of Lake Fenton, a two-time state champion and a sophomore. He jumps into his coach's arm